You are asking wrong. Think about it. Most of us spend our life begging the universe what we want. We act like we are tiny and separate from everything else, begging a distant sky. We act like we are tiny, separate from everything else, and begging a distant sky for a favor. And then we wonder why our life is completely stuck. A spiritual teacher, Neville Goddard, shared a truth that flips everything upside down. He said, universe doesn't give what you want. It gives what you think you are. When you say, I want money, your deepest mind is screaming, I don't have money. You are shouting lack. And because your subconscious mind is impartial amplifier, it just hands you more lack. Wanting something just proves that it is missing. Make sure you hang on till the last end of this video. If you skip even a single part of this video, you will stay trapped in a loop chasing your tail. Staying until the last minute of this video and using this formula, you will transform your 3D life completely. First of all, money will start coming. Financial panic will vanish instantly. The desperate chase ends. The specific person or opportunity will begin pursuing you instead. The frantic hustle disappears. Your goals materialize smoothly without you forcing them. Today we are blending the Western manifestation with Eastern wisdom. We are bringing together Neville Goddard and the famous Indian sage Nisargadatta Maharaj. They show us how to use our core identity to completely rewrite our 3D reality. No magic words, no toxic positivity, just a simple mental shift. Let's break it down. To really get how powerful you are, we have to understand how Neville gave examples from the ancient scriptures. He always told his students one golden rule, that Bible is not a history book about the people who are outside of you. It's a mental drama which is happening completely inside your mind. The characters aren't the people from thousands of years ago. They are different mindsets you and I step into every single day. Look at Exodus chapter 3 verse 14. Moses is standing in front of a burning bush, totally terrified. He asks God for his name so he can tell people who sent him. The bush doesn't give human name. The reply is, I am that I am. Your true identity, your simple awareness of being alive, your consciousness is what the ancients called God. Now look at Joel chapter 3 verse 10. It says something that completely breaks human logic. Let the weak man say, I am strong. Notice it doesn't say, wait until you feel better or your muscles grow or you get healed and then say I am strong. It boldly tells to claim your new feeling while your body is still feeling weak. Most people think that the physical world is the absolute reality or an illness and they freak out. They let their outside world dictate their inner world. They let outside world dictate how they feel from inside. But the physical world is nothing more than a giant mirror. It has no life of its own. It's just a shadow. It is a delayed reflection of what you thought and believed weeks ago or months ago. When you try to change your life by forcing things on outside, by chasing people or working hard or stressing out, you are literally trying to smash a mirror to change your reflection. It doesn't work. The absolute reality is your awareness. The physical world is just a dead matter. It's a shadow. When you change your inner world, the shadow has no choice but to shift. Stop fighting with the shadow. Just change the light from inside. Neville teaches us what to put after the words I am. But great Indian sage Nisargadatta Maharaj tells us from where this power comes in the book I Am That. Nisargadatta Maharaj said that a simple feeling of I am, being alive, is just the presence of God within you. It's not a tiny drop separate from the ocean. Your pure sense of existence is divine force in action. He pointed out that before you were given any name, before you learned any language, or even before you picked up any belief about your flaws, you existed as a pure consciousness. He tells us to stripe away all the descriptions. When you drop your physical body, your thoughts, your physical labels, you hit a zero-point frequency. Neville teaches us how to mold a clay of your life. And Nisargadatta Maharaj reminds you that you are the light that lets you see the clay in the first place. When you realize that your core identity is a pure divine awareness, manifestation stops being a stressful battle against the world. It becomes effortless projection of your inner state. So, how do you actually use this to manifest? True asking is not about a vocal request. It's a mental takeover. You don't ask universe by begging what you want. You ask by claiming it that you already have it in your mind. Let's see real world example to see how it plays out. Imagine someone is trying to build a business. Their bank account is low and bills are stacking up. They look at the world and say, I'm struggling. I hope I make it next month. But remember, your mind operates only in the present moment. Now, it doesn't understand tomorrow, next month, next week, next month. By asking success next month, they are cementing the failure for today. They are using their mind to create more lack. To do it right, they have to beat the physical world to the punch. They have to go to their imagination, ignore the bank statement, ignore the stacking bills, and claim, I am successful right now. They have to let the deep feeling of financial freedom and relief flow into their mind completely before the money arrives. Think of another real world example. Trying to manifest a specific person. Maybe someone feeling lonely, ghosted, or ignored. They text constantly, worry about rejection, and pray for another person to change. But inside, their state is claiming, I am unwanted. And because the world is a perfect mirror, it forces reality to match the inner state, the more rejection. To manifest love, you have to first change your inner identity. You have to feel love, you have to feel chosen and secure before the person even shows up in the physical world. When you shift your inner awareness to I am deeply loved, the another person has no choice but to change their behavior to match your inner state. You stop chasing because you can't change something that you already have. Now, if that specific person won't align with your new vibe, universe will smoothly remove them from your path and bring someone new who matches with your new vibe. You don't wait for the reflection in the mirror to smile first. You smile first and then reflection smiles. Knowing this stuff is cool, but actually practicing it is a different story. Here is a simple 3-step strategy to reprogram your mind every day. First step, the morning reset. The second you wake up and before checking your phone and worrying about your problems, sit quietly for few minutes, stripe away your money, your name, your bills, your relationships. Mentally say, I'm not the body. I'm not the mind. I am. Feel the quiet, free space of pure awareness. You are actually charging your battery at the source. Step 2 is daytime flip. Whenever something wrong goes during the day, like a bad email, a low bank balance, or a lonely thought, instantly flip it. Remember the rule. Let the weak man say, I am strong. If you feel broke, mentally claim, I am secure. If you feel ignored, mentally say, I am loved and chosen. Don't look at the outside world for the proof. Claim it first in your mind. Step number 3 is the nightly drop. As you fall asleep, your subconscious mind is wide open. Don't waste this time with worrying. Create a 3-second scene in your mind that would happen once your wish is fulfilled. It could be your friend saying congrats, or you are seeing your expected bank balance in your account, or a wedding ring in your hand. Loop that short scene over and over again in your mind. Fall asleep completely drenched in the feeling that you have already become that person. Your mind will take it as an absolute fact and spend that night rewriting your reality. Most of us spend entire life waiting for the reality to change so that we can feel happy, rich, and loved. We get stuck in the loop of endless chasing. But today, the loop ends. You now understand that you are not a helpless victim begging the universe for what you want. Your awareness, your I am, is the actual true reality. The physical world is just a shadow. Stop asking from lack. Stop begging. Rearrange your mind. Step into the quiet awareness. Use Neville's bold assumptions and claim it's yours. Unless you believe that you are already a person what you want to be, you will keep missing the mark. But the moment you boldly accept the feeling of wish fulfilled, the physical world has to wrap time and space to match your mind. You aren't asking wrong anymore. Honestly, you are not asking at all. You are just matching the state and let the reality catch you. If this made sense to you, click subscribe, leave a comment sharing the state you are claiming today, and step into your true power. I'll see you in the next video.